Hey guys, how you doing? I came to you today because first it's a weekender and well, I'm quite jealous for the English people or foreigner which can't afford to go there. It's not my case this year, maybe next. I'll see, but I can't be there. Um, I saw quite some nice models, to be honest. Not all of them which are really to my taste, but most of them are cool. I especially like the new fighter. At first, when I saw it, I didn't really like it, but then I saw this picture when you have two super heavy and two of those fighters next to each other, and with one painted in ultramarines colors, and yeah, definitely good. That Gulliman looks amazing, like really. Seems to be my favorite Primarch for now, but we'll see how it goes. Even better than Cures. I know I shouldn't say it, but it looks really nice. What else? I'm not a huge fan of the demon. First, I thought it was Fantasy released. When one of my friends told me, "Hey, it looks like that's one of the new demons for the Karth book," I was like, "The fuck? That's not for 40k or 30k." So yeah, that's it. So okay, but we'll see when it's painted. But like that, doesn't look so cool. Mechanicum, guys, looks nice, especially like the small tech marine somehow. Like forgot the name, but the guy which are repairing vehicles. Those are cool. I hope they're gonna make some nice servitors with him. We'll see. What else did they do? Yeah, oh yeah, the Stonebird. Um, I was a bit surprised. I was expecting something not as close as the Thunderhawk, with more lean aesthetic. But what I really like after watching the picture in more details, you see on each side there are two of those the Fire Raptor interceptor balls. You get those. You get some Void Shield. You get some so that's really cool. It's pretty neat actually. And if you can, really get 2, 3, or even in the fluff like 4 rhinos, that would be amazing. Gonna cost like hell, but it's a centerpiece. That's cool. But my favorite stuff from that weekender are the tables. They made 2 ties. One which is the Thunderhawk landing pad, and the other one is some kind of bunker defense with some turbo laser. I really love those. One of my plan is to make 6 by 4 inch foot table, and at the moment they only had 4 types, which you can, like the cityscapes one, like 4 different types, so you couldn't really make 6 by 4 if I don't say crap, so you need 2 more, then you get it, with the Castellum. That looks cool. Like, I think you can put the Thunderhawk and the Castellum next to each other quite well. Anyway, that's the weekender, but I didn't come to you to do that video for that. Yesterday was watching some videos on YouTube, especially Nation Cheat and Chat, which I really enjoy actually. It's very nice while you're painting. You can hear the guy do his stuff, talk about the thing. It's a bit like what I tend to do when I'm painting. And he was talking about miniatures he was doing and stuff. And then I've been watching a video from last year, Weekender. It was Mark Bedford, which was explaining how to paint an army. So this guy know what he's doing, he's the one painting the armies in Forge World. And when I was listening to him, I was surprised by the way he was doing it. Um, sure, Forge World painting are most of the time not the best quality you can see, except for the character. For the character, I think they're pretty good. But when you see some miniatures painted on the new release, new stuff, you say, "Oh, come on, I could do better." Which is fine because, to be honest, I prefer to see that than to see like super high skill painted minis, because I know I can never do that. I don't have the patience and I actually don't have the skills at all. But that's not the point. What I was saying is like, basically you make one color, like you put your base color, you put all the colors you need, gloss varnish, put your decals, wash it down the whole model, then you can like seal it to take out the gloss varnish, and you're pretty much done. Which can make you build an army quite fast, I think. And I was like, the problem is you don't have highlights, you don't have all those small stuff which are really time consuming, to be honest. Most of the time that's what takes the most in model painting, especially when you make big units. And I was like, I want to paint my miniatures. I got too much unpainted, and I would like to play, because at the moment I almost don't play because I don't have miniature painted. I don't want to play with grey miniatures or whitish, if you take like the Forge World ones. So I was like, maybe I could do that, but at the same time, when I've been doing the rest of my Night Lords, for example, I didn't do that. I was going more in details, making highlight, making all those fucking lightnings, which are taking hell of a long time. All the rivets, like one by one, doing them and actually putting few layers on them, so it's like a unit could, I don't know, be painting in between at least 20 to 30 hours to make like 10 guys, which is a lot, honestly. It's a lot. When you are not working on vacations, you can do it, it's fine, but with everyday life, it's like one unit gonna last you 2 or 3 months. So it's nice for the budget, to be honest, but at the same time, we are miniature addicted, so we tend to buy more than what we paint. So that's not the point. So I had those Night Lord Assault Squad, which I wanted to finish because I got 2 10-man squad and I wanted to push them to 2 20-man squad. And I had those guys which I've been doing the base colors. So true, I got like a few colors. I use an airbrush and trying to make some highlights with the airbrush, and that's basically the point. But still, only the basic color. I was like, do I try or no the Mark Bedford method? So I did. Tried on those 10 guys. So basically, once the base color was done, which was already the case, I said, okay, what colors do I add on the Night Lords usually? I got those gold, the red and the skull color for the insignia, and then it's black. You don't see it, it's black on the weapons and the metallic parts. So I did that. It took me about maybe 3 hours. Yeah, 4 hours, let's say, to do that. And I've been washing it down. I don't wash my whole model, to be honest, because I don't do it with my colors. I only been washing the gold, and I didn't highlight the gold. I just like put the color, wash it down. On my previous guy, I had 5 or 6 steps for the gold, which was extremely time consuming. I was like, okay, I do that. To link them to the squad, they're gonna improve the numbers. I had to make like some kind of skullish stuff, like a reminder of skull. But on the Mark II, it's a bit harder. So I decided to make a test and did that, and it's kind of okay. So I'm gonna go with that. Now the big question is, will they fit well with the nicer painted Mignish? So I brought the Surgeon from the squad, which is right here. Let's check it out. So you have the Surgeon, which got a bit more highlights, it's a bit lighter, got more details painted on it. It got the lightning, which I don't have on the Mark II jetpack. I've been lazy, I didn't do the here inside, I didn't do the metallic part, because at first I wanted to keep like the center part in blue, and I was sure I would screw it up, but looking at it right now, I actually paint all the stuff metallic, I would say. On the background you see that I'm made quite some bases to make the 10-man squad, which are on this one, and add the 10-man squad, the rest, which are actually soaking now to get off the release agent. And my point is, actually, it is working. Yes, I don't have all the details. Yes, I don't have the lightnings, but I can actually paint a lot. It's fast. It's incredibly fast. If I look at it, everything together, to prepare the model, which is very time consuming for me, because I don't want to get this release agent anywhere. If it takes me time to paint, so if the paint goes off, I will scream. So I take a lot of time to prepare my models. It probably takes for a 10-man squad around 2 hours just to prepare them. So between preparation, building, base coat, highlights and everything, and also painting the bases, which I do separately, I can say it might take me, if I'm faster 9, I really go on that method. I think I can rack a 10-man unit in 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours should be done. So you imagine 7 hours? To me, it's nothing. 10-man guys in 7 hours, I can basically make a unit a week. And even maybe 2 units a week if I'm like really into painting. But let's say 1 unit a week, it's totally doable. Why I say that, it's a bit of a struggle, because as much as I want my Night Lords painted, I think I might do that on the Night Lords, but at the same time I get other units. You might remember I've been working on those guys last time. So this one is basically finished. Nope, better. This guy is basically finished. And oops, it got different layers, highlights, all the stuff that is needed to look interesting. This paint scheme, I'm pretty sure I got exclusivity worldwide for this one. Tell me if you saw another Mechanicum with those colors, because that would be interesting. But compared to that guy alone, yeah, it maybe took me about 10 hours. You might say me, the fuck, 10 hours? It doesn't look so good. I'm like, yeah, but I don't paint faster than that. I tend to be really cheeky when it comes to the highlights, because I don't want to screw it up. So I'm taking my time. And so like, okay, 10 hours. I got 9 of those guys, which makes it 90 hours. Fuck, 90 hours. If I check with the Night Lords with 7 hours for 10, that makes it about 120 guys compared to the 9 guys I got there. So I'm struggling right now how I should paint the rest of my guys. Maybe the Mechanicum will take a bit more time, but the Night Lords I will try to do it. So I got those guys to finish, which when the base gonna be dry. The 10 other like those, the 10 Assault Squad, and I would like to do, I got 10 or 20 man tactical squad, which I have none at the moment. I have no tactical squad. I would like to try to paint those, so I'm gonna have a really strong base of guys on the field, because at the moment I got a lot of vehicles, I got a lot of jet bikes and stuff like that, but I don't have many infantry. And once that can be done, I'm gonna have about 60 or 80 guys like that, so that's gonna be cool. So that's it. Tell me what you think about the difference between this guy and the better painted one. If you think it's worth actually spending more time to get you guys to the level you're expecting, or you're like, okay, screw time, let's build an army. Let me know, tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.